Hello everyone, it's Wusa from Turkey. I am one of the coordinators of Let's Ski Erasmus Plus project. It was a project supported by the European Commission, and we worked in Kayseri and Bulgaria on adaptive skiing and professional skiing. But we also would like to talk to you about skiing and normal skiing and what we have done during this project and what we have achieved and what we would like to recommend actually. So let's move on. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy and get some benefit from this video. So we first would like to explain what is skiing and types of skiing. Skiing is a recreational and competitive sport where participants use skis to glide over snow. And there are some types of skiing like downhill, cross country, freestyle, and back country. But of course, there are also adaptive skiing for people who have disabilities, like various disabilities actually. Where does this skiing come from? The history of skiing. Skiing actually dates back over 5,000 years with ancient rock carvings in Norway. And yeah, it comes from Norway. And where does this modern skiing is coming from? It's evolved in 19th century in Europe, where the first public ski competition held in Norway in 1843. So the Norway is the center of skiing actually. So, of course, there are some equipments that you need to have before skiing, not to get injured or to be able to ski professionally. So, the first is skis, poles, boots, and other gears as well. And rather than skis, you can also have snowboards. Skis needs to be long, flat runners attached to the boot. Poles are used for balance and proportions. Boots are specially designed to attach to the skis, and other gears are needed like helmets, goggles, and appropriate clothing like jacket and a glove and also a hat, not to get cold. Anyways, let's move on to the basic techniques for skiing. There are stance, turning, and stopping. Stance is slightly bending the knees and centering your weight over the skis. And also, you need to turn, like shifting the weight and using the edges of the skis, actually. And of course, while skiing, you need to stop. So, the snowplow method or using edges enables you to stop actually during skiing. But what are the benefits of skiing? So there are there are various skiing benefits like physical, mental, and social. For physical benefits, it's great cardio overcooler exercise, and you build strength. And there are some mental benefits like reducing stress and boosting your mood. And for social benefits, it creates an opportunity to meet with new people and enjoy your time with family, friends, or strangers that you meet while skiing. And this is where the core of this project is centered actually, the adaptive skiing. So we would like to explain it to you what it is and how it's done and what our trainers have done during the mobilities. So what is skiing? What is like adaptive skiing? It refers to skiing that has been modified to accommodate individuals with physically or cognitive disabilities. The goal is to provide opportunities for everyone to enjoy skiing regardless of their abilities. So, even if you do not have any feeling below your chest, you're able to ski with the mono ski that you can see from here. You would need a trainer beside you, but it doesn't make it impossible to ski. So, there are many equipments, there are many trainers that enables disabled skiers to be able to ski even in a professional slopes. And where does this adaptive skiing comes from? Where this need came from? And during World War II, of course, there are some wounded like warriors from Austria, and maybe they were skiing before the war, and when they came back, they of course wanted to ski, and they were trying to create many ways to do it. In like first para Olymp like alpine skiing courses has started in 1948, and later on in 1947, first international race has happened, and in 1976, Paralympic Winter Games in Sweden has happened for the first time, and in 1983, the first Swiss World Cup has happened, and now there are many people that are going to Olympics, and the number of skiers that are disabled are increasing and increasing, and we hope this project uh, encourages people to ski even more. There are types of adaptive skiing as well. First is monoskiing, second is biskiing. There is also three-track, four-track skiing, and sit skiing, of course. Monoskiing is a single ski with a bucket seat for seated skiing. As you can see from here, it enables people who don't have any feeling below the chest or below the belly. It enables them to be able to ski in a perfect position. Also, there is biskiing, which two skis connected to providing more stability. And there are three-track and four-track skiing, which is using one or two skis and additional support like outriggers. And there is also, at last, there is sit skiing, which is similar to the mono skiing, but with more advanced seating for control. Um, so safety is the biggest issue for adaptive skiing. It's also important for normal skiers, but for adaptive skiers, it's more crucial. And the equipments, instructor guidance, and environment is really important. Like the trainer maybe needs to be there all the time. There are some monoskiers who needs to be guided by the trainer because they don't have any feeling below the chest. And if the monoskier has some feeling in the belly, then they can move the muscles over there. But if they do not have any muscles below the chest, and they cannot move the belly, and it doesn't enables them to move. So the trainer is needs to be there. Or for the blind skiers, the trainer needs to guide them for the slopes. And for others as well, the environment is crucial. The equipment needs to be checked regularly, actually. The equipments for adaptive skiing is like outriggers, retentions, also monoski, as you can see from here, the slider, dual ski, ski bike, reins, and I think these ones are improved nowadays, but I believe in the future we have even more equipments to enable other people. So let's move on to the mobilities we had in Turkey and Bulgaria. The first mobility happened in Kayseri, and it was adaptive skiing mobility. The objective was to develop a tailored training model that provides comprehensive skiing techniques for physically, mentally disabled athletes. We involve monoskiers, blind skiers, also amputee skiers who doesn't have an arm, leg, autistic skiers. Also, we had someone who has a disability to hear, but it was actually a great experience for all, even for the trainers. They learned from each other. And during the first day, during the morning session involved warm up, skill evaluation, and basic drills. During the warm up, the adaptive exercises focusing on gentle stretching and mobility with adjustments for individuals was needed, and it was done by the trainers. And also the trainees' skills were evaluated by the trainers, so they can apply the training session. And basic drills. Basic drills included slalom practice with wider gates and adaptive pole techniques to enhance the balance and turnings. And during the afternoon session, we have dryland training, which was modified, strengthening the training such as like seated medicine ball twisted for core strengthening and resistance band exercise for upper body development, and there was adaptive leg press So that's what have they done during the afternoon sessions. And we also had an level up to Olympics mobility in Bulgaria. We were planning to do it in Italy, but because of the climate change, we had an issue with the snow. There were actually no snow in Italy, so we had to move this mobility to Bulgaria, Brovets, and we involve professional skiers who actually attend the competitions. And during the first day in the morning sessions, they did warm-ups like cardio and flexibility exercises, which were tailored to specific needs of theirs. And they had skill drills, which was advanced slalom drills and controlled speed exercises. And during the afternoon session, the trainers and the trainees they came together and they reviewed the morning practice to identify the key areas of improvement. And they had strengthening session, which was focusing on the core, upper body, and legs exercises with adaptive adjustments. And during the second day, they had a simulation, which was a full course practice, like a competitive conditions with safety and control was actually was prioritized. Also, we had a feedback session, like the constructive feedback from coaches to refine techniques that they applied with the trainees. And during the afternoon session, they have recovery and stretching. They had gentle stretching and relaxation exercises to aid the muscle recovery. And they have a building up meeting, which was also a cultural exchange night. So they had group activities and a lot of fun. And I would like to show you a little bit of pictures from the first and second days while they're skiing. This was the team. They had so much fun in Brovets, and this was 2,550 meters high, where they were have been skiing. So yeah. Um, for adaptive skiing, like the technical trainings that are provided, as I mentioned, was for monoskiers, blind skiers, and autistic skiers, and also the amputee skiers actually. For the monoskiers, trainers taught specific techniques adapted for monoskiers because the trainee haven't been skiing for 4 years and he was really scared to do it after a long time. And since he cannot move below the chest, it was really hard for him to be able to move by himself. So the trainers were like we had two trainers for monoskier, so they were all together. They were training together, and they were focusing on the balance and mobility in a single ski configuration. We had a blind skier, which was always with the trainer because they need the navigation with the slopes. We had an autistic trainer, the autistic trainee. The trainer of skier was structured routines and consistent, clear communication to create a supportive skiing environment for him. We also had amputee skiers who received training on using specialized equipment and techniques to optimize their skiing performance to limb loss, despite the limb loss. And also, for the implications and recommendations, we recommend to extend the training duration. More time is necessary to allow the comprehensive learning and practice, and especially to accommodate the unique needs of each disability category. And we also need to enhance the preparatory session, like introduce a preliminary session online or in person to prepare practice participants with foundational skills before on-slope training. And feedback and adaptation. Continuous feedback should be collected from all participants to adapt the training modules and dynamics over the course of the session. And it needs to be done over a year, we believe. And I would like to share a small video from the Turkish mobility. And after you enjoyed this video, I will see you.
Seyit Nakit, Gençlik ve Spor İl Müdürlüğü'nde Ulusal Spor Projeleri Koordinatörüyüm. 2022 yılında başlatmış olduğumuz Erasmus Spor Plus projesinin ilk hareketliliği ilimizde yapılmakta şu anda. İtalya ve Bulgaristan'daki özel spor kulüpleriyle bir ortaklaşa projeydi bu. Oradan engelli sporcu arkadaşlarımızı buraya davet ettik. Burada engelli sporcular ile performans sporcularının bir arada yapabileceği bir antrenman modülü oluşturuluyor. Projenin diğer ayağı Mart ayında İtalya'da yapılacak.
Merhabalar, bu Nur Yılmaz. Projenin amacı engelleri aşabilmek ve engelli insanlar ile normal kayakçıların, performans kayakçıların bir arada kayabildiği bir modül oluşturabilmekti. Bunun ilk ayağını Türkiye'de, Kayseri'de gerçekleştiriyoruz. İkinci ayağını da İtalya'da umarım güzel bir şekilde tamamlayacağız.
Çok heyecanlıyım. Vallahi Türkiye'den arkadaşlarımız çok iyi karşıladılar bizi. Türklerin sıcaklığı bir başka. Kendimi evdeymişim gibi hissediyorum. Çok mutluyum, heyecanlıyım ve başlayalım.